Um, Any comments from any of my colleagues? This is a receive and file. There's no vote necessary or anything.
I mean, my only comment is that we would do a lot more if we had the funding. Again, this is where the state of California took away a funding source that was being utilized by a local agency like Temecula in a proper way, and they literally just yanked it because they wanted to build a train in the middle of nowhere. And so, so it puts us in a position just like everything else. I mean, we're stuck with what the state deals us, and we get short-changed. We're given a short deck, and we're trying to make the best with what we have. And I understand Laurel's comments, and I want to do more. I want to do more. Where is the money going to come from? How can we do this with the limited sources? But there's a lot of people stuck on freeways going 3-hour commutes down to San Diego in horrendous traffic because of construction or whatever, and their quality of life is really, really affected right now. So I'd love to do more. I'd love to be able to build. I'd love to everybody have their own house. But there's people driving to San Diego because they can't afford to live in San Diego. And so that's where they got to commute to go to work every day. And their quality of life stinks. I mean, I feel bad for every single person who has to get on that freeway and do that commute, that grind every single day. So it's not a perfect world, guys. And we're doing what we absolutely can with what we have.
Tim, anything else? Councilmember Alexander.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So one of the things that was brought up is there's not enough home ownership. And I just want to applaud also to Habitat for Humanity. They're also going to be building new homes here in our city. They've already have some up where some of the owners are able to help and construct and build their own homes. So there is home ownership, and there is ways to be able to obtain that. Would we like it to go faster? Absolutely. It's a nonprofit. If more people can donate their time, donate their money to be able to get to these organizations, and we find land, absolutely we'd be able to put those and implement those for people who need them. But I think everybody in this entire room can sit here and say we're all feeling the pinch. Between our gas, our electric, our food, our housing, everything is right now rising, and I think we're all trying really, truly to do the best we can, whether at the city level or even out there within our community.
I'm disappointed Laurel left. I understand she's working and needs to go home, and so I hope and I know she'll go back and listen, and I'll happily let Laurel vent at the podium because I know Laurel lives here, so I'll take it, right? Because I don't disagree with some of the points that Laurel makes. I disagree with some of the methods and some of the things with sort of earmarking homes for Temecula residents. It just isn't even possible. If we build something affordable, anyone can move into it, from anywhere. Vine Creek, we like the individual contributions, like $110,000 a unit, if my math is correct. Do we just give every resident $110,000 and go out to the free market? I don't think that's a sustainable way to do it. I think Habitat, like has been mentioned before, is a great model. I'd really love to see us scale that up, and I know there are plans. I know there's some talk about how do you scale that up, because 5 and 6 and 3 unit developments isn't really making a huge dent. I understand the argument. Now, it's hard to hear some comments and hear them over the years of, sort of maligning folks that live in Harveston or that live in certain areas, and that's not really fair to attack folks for where they live. I wanted to live in Encinitas. We couldn't afford Encinitas, so we live in Temecula and we love it, right? I really hate speaking in experiences, but I have family members. My mom rented an apartment here, and she was paying like $2,100 a month for a 1-bedroom. So much to that, she didn't qualify for affordable housing. But she still struggles. We all struggle, right? I mean, it's difficult at times right now, but we can figure a way to come alongside folks in our community, whether that is a public-private partnership with someone like Trader Joe's or Costco. I'd love to see that. I only heard that tonight when we sort of talked about that, but if someone works at Trader Joe's or Costco and maybe they have an insight into management there, they could sort of set that meeting up. Happy to meet. Trying to blow up capitalism in our city and just start giving away homes, I think, or giving away a significant amount of money to purchase homes without a backstop like a nonprofit that is proven in our region. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. So, Luke, I appreciate the presentation and the dialogue here tonight on this, and thank you.